the most challenging year that I've had in my life, which was last year. And it was the year where it was make or break. It was do or die. Like, I would either fail, be in massive debt, and have to go back home, work at a restaurant again, or I would succeed and pull it off and make this a legitimate business. And I want to say that it is now. My coaching is amazing. My boot camps are amazing. And I feel very confident that this is a niche and a thing I want to double down on for the next 10 years. It's insane. Got to get out of the city. Too much drama, too much partying, girls, distractions. Fuck it. I was making 1K per month. I'm in about 10K of debt. 80% of my money was in the stock market. Dumb idea. I had about 1 to 2K in my bank. The stock market plummeted 60% down. It was down 60%. I had about 10K in there. It turned into like 4K. I was basically broke as fuck. I was in about 10K of debt. I had about 5K to my name, including my stocks. I'm maxing out all my credit cards, and I'm fucked. On top of that, I got my phone stolen while in Bali. That's another $500 expense. And my laptop broke at the same time. That's another $1,000 expense. A lot of stress those days. So I was just fucked. The only thing I knew how to do was game. So I doubled down. I just went out like crazy. And I...
That's what you call a man.
That's what you call a man. Yeah, man. If you need help with your approaching your dating life, your confidence in general, just hit the link below if you need help with that, and I got you. So yeah, I'll see you guys on the other side. Peace. Fast forward to March. I'm still broke. I'm in even more debt, about 14K debt. But I land my first high-ticket client, and this pretty much saves my business. Akil. He was one of the hardest cases I've ever worked with, and he's also a good friend of mine now. He will tell you himself, he would say it himself, that it was one of the hardest things he's ever done and one of the hardest things I ever done as well. His game just wasn't there. He's not the conventional look. He had severe limiting beliefs, severe anxiety, couldn't read social cues, all the whole 9 yards. And now he's gotten rid of a lot of these problems, and we're still working towards it. He's a G. He's one of my favorite people to go out with. The saving grace with Akil is he's positive, and he's coachable too. Those two things alone made it possible. Positive and coachable, and hard worker. Took massive action, went out like crazy, was not afraid. I mean, he was afraid, but he did it. He had balls, bro. He would do any approach. If I said go, he'd go. So I was with Akil for 6 weeks total, 5 weeks of which I did more approaches than I've ever done in my entire life. And honestly, at times it felt fucking insane. Like, my business is failing. I'm making almost no money. The only reason I'm surviving and I'm traveling around Europe is because Akil is paying for everything. He's paying for my stay, and he's paying for my food and all of these things. And honestly, this is probably where my health kind of went to shit. I was eating a lot of fast food at this time. Okay, so we went to Budapest, Athens, Poland, and Sweden. So we went to 4 different cities in those 6 weeks. In that first 2 weeks, I unlocked a version of myself I didn't know existed. There were nights where I was so tired, like so sick, so out of it, and we would go out, and I would crush it anyways. I would do amazing. That 5th week, burnt out, so tired of approaching, but we were in Sweden, and that's where I gained the most respect for Akil. He pulled through, we went out hard, and we both pulled 2 Swedish baddies. It was the best time that I've ever had. It was the most fulfilling thing I've ever done. I was so happy to get him the result, and it really solidified my feeling as a coach, where I could take somebody from zero to hero, from somebody who was really struggling with limiting beliefs, bad mindset, and all of these things, and really fix it and teach him and make a life transformation. He was so thankful. And even though I changed his life, in actuality, he changed my life as well. Those 6 weeks were not only a masterclass in game, but also a masterclass in coaching. I didn't really know how to coach. I just sent it. I literally had no idea what a boot camp would even look like. I mean, I did my research and I tried my hardest to get into social immersions and boot camps beforehand. But truthfully, I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I just sent that shit. And honestly, it was scary as fuck. Like, the night before the boot camp, I was genuinely scared. I was like, how am I gonna do this? I don't know. What is it gonna be like? Am I gonna fail? 6 weeks in, we made the transformation. By the end of those 6 weeks, Akil was a different person. He was a fucking game machine. He was an approach robot. He was flirty. He was way more calibrated. He was way more smooth. He was way more happy. And from there, he pulled many more times after that boot camp. After all of that time, I felt so confident in my own game that I no longer had this limiting belief to charging what I'm worth. Woo! I'm king of the world! Think they heard me? We're at the top of the mountain. Damn, the weather just flipped on us. Look at it. We are failing. We're failing at fire right now. This is harder than I expected. But it's damp and it's wet, so. All right, boys. It's very humble camping today. It's 9 p.m. We have to wake up at 5 a.m. And there's really nothing else to do because it's raining hard. I'll see you guys in the morning. Peace. Now it's May and June. I'm the most burnt out I've ever been, truly. My anxiety was like on 10. I remember my gut health was ruined because I kept going out to eat and I was literally just, oh man, you don't even want to know, TMI, but it was bad. But if you know anything about gut health, you know that if you have bad gut health and you feel tired, you will feel exhausted and grumpy and you're moody all day and there's nothing you can do about it. And my relationship that I was even in was falling apart a bit because I was so busy and stressed and moving around so much that I had no time to talk to her. She wanted to break up after that. I'm about 15K in debt now. Luckily, the stock market went up a little bit. It was like only a 50% loss at this point. I have a little bit of money. I have like 2 or 3K from selling out some boot camps. And I visit my girlfriend at the time. I see her for 10 days. I know I only have about 3 or 4 months left of money and credit card money that I could spend. After that, I was going to get slapped with a 20% interest charge to my credit cards, and I was going to be around $26,000 in debt, and I was fucked. I'm calling all my friends, I'm calling my brother, I'm asking for money because I'm like about to accumulate fuck tons of interest, and I felt like such a loser doing it. I was literally couldn't sleep at night. My brain was obsessed with how do I get out of it. Every night I was thinking, how the fuck can I make 20 grand so I can pay off this debt and not have to lose all my money in the stock market. It would scare me to my core. I was literally like, I would rather just die than just go home. I would simply rather die. Because of that, one day I was in the shower when I was asking all these people for money. I just had this random epiphany where I was like, I have a lead base. I have a YouTube channel with 55,000 people. I have the fucking followers. I have the skill. I have it. I just need to hop on sales calls. I just need to do it. In that shower, I made the switch. I was committed because in my head, it was impossible to make 20K in 3 weeks. But then I realized I know guys who are making 100K in a month. Why can't I do it too? And I just decided in that moment that I will make that fucking money. Once I made it, I realized that making money is a skill and there's a sort of art and hustle that comes with just being simply money driven. I kind of found a passion for making money in a way. And I don't like guys who say, oh, I don't care about money, money doesn't matter, money won't make you happy. That's true and all, but fuck man, does it hurt to be broke? Do you know how hard it is to live a normal life and eat healthy when you don't have money? In today's time, I feel like money is everything. Money in a lot of ways is everything. I remember there were moments where when I did see my old girlfriend and we spent 10 days together, I couldn't even stop working. I was like, she didn't know it at the time, but she didn't really understand how fucking stressed I actually was. I was really, really stressed. I remember there was one day where she kept asking me like, what's wrong? Like, what is going on? I know there's something going on. And she just kept diving deep and deep and deep. And I said, I just feel fucking insecure. She's like, what, about like the way you look? Like, what are you talking about? I'm like, no, about life. Like, I feel like I don't fucking know what I'm doing. Like, this is insane. I don't fucking know anymore. And I just, yeah, she drew it out of me, and it was a very emotional moment. Thank you, sir. Woo. Oh, yeah. Okay. Appreciate it. Thank you very much. Hey!
Oh yeah.
But I feel like now I've unlocked a version of myself that is capable of doing very, very hard and challenging things. And I know how far I can push myself. And I know that there's a resilience inside of me that will keep on fucking going, find creative ways to make things happen. And it's built a lot of confidence in me. So I am so fucking thankful for this year. It was one of the best years of my life. It was one of the most challenging. And now I realize that that's kind of what life is all about. It's about challenge. It's about pushing yourself way out of your comfort zone. It's about doing things that are hard and things that might even scare you, and pushing your anxiety and pushing your levels of courage and confidence as far as you can go, and just doing things, just doing it. I think if it's within your ability and you know you won't completely cave under the pressure of doing the thing that you want to do, you should absolutely do it. Like, why not? Why not? A little bit of burning the boats and throwing your hat over the fence to pursue something great will pay the fuck off, and it will be hard as fuck. It's kind of like the hero's journey when you decide to do something that's going to be scary, that's going to test you, that you might not fucking succeed, and if you're able to pull it off, it'd be kind of a miracle. Well, you will become a different person from that. I am a different person now compared to when I first started this thing. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. It was a fun one. I'm gonna go talk to some ladies now and enjoy the sunset, maybe read a book, and then I'm gonna go home and go back to work. Hi, how are you? We keep running into each other. Good to see you. Until next time, chase your dreams, don't be afraid to fail, and use that fear of failure to push you forward, not stop you from reaching your fullest potential. Peace, guys.